all I can say is Lee will know soon enough if he's really is dying this time, just how much I really cared for him. Here's his picture. You probably can't see it. I put a little heart in front of it, a broken heart. I saw his nephew Nicholas at the transit centre, and he said he hasn't seen Lee for about 10 days, and he's getting worse. How could he get worse and still be alive? And I thought, oh, I'll send him flowers, I'll send him a plant, and Mum surely wouldn't just hide that from him, and put a note in with my card and say, please ring me and tell him that I got I didn't do this, but tell him that I got an emerald bracelet today, kind of in honour of that ring that he said he had for me. I don't know, and then the florist was closed, so I thought, oh, I'll just have to leave it, you know. So I wrote to Phil briefly, and he said, oh, he'll be okay. No, he won't. He's dying. And if I've made the whole thing up, then it still hurts. Because I don't want him to think that, oh, I got my flat and I've moved and I don't care. But he told me to go away, so what can I do, you know? He must know after all this time that I was straight up, even if he wasn't. So there you go, that's my day. Well, at least it wasn't the whole day. I went to court and it's been put off, fucking Ray, till the end of July. And Ray went downstairs, so maybe he's just said to the registrar, for heaven's sake, I'll pay it. I just wanted to be happy with Lee. All I wanted. And we did have lots of good times, but then they kept stopping and starting. So I think all these things, well, maybe he thinks that his mother had to get a chance to repay him for all the fucking terrible things she did to him, and to spend time with his brothers, and that they were more important than me, or even more important than him. Or maybe he's just a complete asshole and was just using me as a slut to kind of fill in time. And how will I ever know, And that's all part of this whole thing. I've got to surrender and just let go. And who cares? And, time will heal. And maybe somebody else will come along, but I don't want to live my life on my own. I've got nobody who understands. Nobody can, because this is my individual journey, like everybody goes on. So that's about it. I just tell myself how sad I am and how it all seems so completely pointless. And what's the point? Just to make me stronger and to empathise with other people more. I'm tripping on the wire. Anyway, there we are. That's nearly 5 minutes. Better than a therapist. Just got to say it all because, fucking hurts. It hurts, and the worst part is the not knowing. Not knowing. Not so much not knowing if he's alive or dead, but not knowing what he really thought about me all this time. he did ask me to marry him. Maybe it was just a joke. Maybe it was sort of a sob. That he didn't care at all. And that's what Nicholas said. Yes, I know he asked you to marry him. But then he asked someone else. Well, maybe he was in love with that girl, Mary, the one who he got off the drugs, and then she went back onto it. I mean, I don't know. I'll never know. This rate, I will never, ever know. Unless there's a heaven. And then I'll know. But if there is a heaven, then as soon as he's gone, and, I've got to think it's good to be over all that pain and suffering and waiting and wondering what the fuck he should have done with his life, or whatever he thinks. Or maybe he doesn't think anything. I don't know. I'll never know. Where did that thought start? Oh, God. All I can do is just, day at a time, step by step. And that's about it.